Welcome to the coolest stuff on the planet.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Rachel.
I'm Catherine, and I see you're in an Arabic mood today, Rachel.
I am, fittingly enough.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I should have used a little French too, but I don't want to make the intro crowded. So today, Catherine and I are going to check out North Africa. Don't think we've been over here before, so this is kind of interesting for us. But we're headed to Marrakesh, which is a city in Morocco. We both find the city, like after our research, pretty intriguing. But my favorite thing about it, of course, is the fact that it's red. It's known as the Red City because of it has so many red structures.
Yeah, and it was because they're all made out of the red clay that's very common in the city. So it kind of gives it this kind of rose-colored hue. So that's how it got its name.
It's so pretty.
It is.
So one really defining characteristic of Marrakesh is that it's been a trading center for centuries. And you'll still see that kind of embedded in the culture today.
Yeah.
So if you go, the city is kind of full of winding alleyways and these marketplaces called souks.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pretty surprised to find that Marrakesh has the largest souk, this traditional marketplace, in all of Morocco.
Yeah, that's like a very central part of the culture, you know. And the souks is where you would go and buy carpets, textiles, ceramics, spices, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Slippers.
Exactly. Anything you want, anything your little heart desires. And, you know, one of the things that I thought was interesting is this whole tradition of bargaining. And Rachel and I were talking about how we just hate, we're really not into
We're not bargainers.
We're not bargainers.
We do not like to haggle.
Not into haggling. They usually get the better of me. But this is a real tradition in Moroccan culture. And so, you know, and one thing I'm just going to read this a little bit because I thought this was really interesting. You know, this website called Travel Dudes, they were talking about the whole process of bargaining. And you know, he says here, I remember this gentleman who held up a lighter against a jacket I was haggling about, who came to a teary-eyed point screaming he'd rather burn it than sell it to me at that price. But guess what? I got the price and a cute pair of shoes to go with it. So, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. And so it's just like to take it as theater. The theater part of it is the whole experience of, you know, the bargaining, the ritual.
It's like a cultural
It's
interaction.
like a cultural, exactly. So don't get offended or, you know, don't take it personally. It's part of the theater. They'll serve you a glass of mint tea while this is going on. And a couple of the rules would be to just appear disinterested. Don't mind walking away, you know, come back if needed, or they'll come after you, you know. So just enjoy it as part of the experience of being there.
Another place in the city that's super famous, and I think seems like a really good way to get a glimpse of the Marrakesh culture, is the square. And I'm going to try to pronounce this. I think it's the Jama El Fna, but it's basically this marketplace square. And it's always bustling with activity day or night. So during the day, you might find juice stalls, water sellers, snake charmers, all sorts of characters.
Yeah, this square has all kinds of attractions there. In the evening, you'll have dancing, you'll have magicians, people selling all these home herbal cures for whatever ails you. You know, you'll see animal skins on the outside. You know, so all kinds of interesting things. One of the other attractions there in that square is the food stalls, where you can find just all kinds of things to eat. There'll be kebabs, to sheep heads, to just whatever you would want.
Yeah, from the normal to the little bit more strange.
Exotic.
Yes,
yeah.
exotic.
Uh-huh.
And in general, much like the rest of its culture, Marrakesh has a pretty interesting food scene.
Mm-hmm.
They have these sidewalk grills. They're pretty famous in Morocco for their cooked street food, which sounds delicious. Couple other things. The tagines, which is basically this traditional Moroccan dish. In Morocco, it's kind of like a stew, but it's baked in this traditional tagine, which is the pot. So the dish actually takes its name from the pot itself, the earthenware pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've probably seen this dish before because you can get them everywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
But another one I thought was interesting are, I think it's pastillas. My Spanish is sort of kicking in there, but or pastillas, but they're pigeon pies.
Made with pigeons.
Pigeon, yeah. Yeah, sounds tasty, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know, after you've been out in the market and experienced all that, you might want a little break from the heat and all the bustle. You might want to take a bath. So one of the things that's very popular in Marrakesh and in Morocco is the hammam, which is Morocco's version of the Turkish bath. And this is kind of a place you go to scrub and socialize. It's separated by men and women, and the baths are kind of made up of, there's several rooms, and they're centered around these large cisterns that have water just gushing out of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is intriguing to me. So these are public baths?
Yeah. They're
So you would bathe with other people,
Yeah,
right?
you bathe with other people. Like, it's a very communal kind of thing to do.
And are you naked?
Well, if you have a pair of underpants, so women, well, and men as well, you'd wear just underpants. And so on the women's side, you'd say dark underpants, and you'd bring another pair to change into when you're done. And so basically, you come with your supplies, and one of the things is to have an attendant scrub you down, and they scrub hard, and all that dead skin comes off.
Okay, so it's got a sort of spa kind of thing
kind of a
going
spa
on.
thing, exactly. And so they scrub you really hard, probably more than the non-Moroccan would be used to. And then you come out all glowing, new skin, feeling all fresh. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Wow, it kind of reminds me of the onsens in Japanese culture.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do the scrubbing, but
But it's the
kinda
same concept.
Similar idea.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. So thanks for spending some time with us in Marrakesh. And if you'd like to know more about this city, check out our new blog.
And we will see you next time for more cool stuff.
For more on this and thousands of other topics, visit howstuffworks.com and let us know what you think. Email travelpodcast@howstuffworks.com. Don't forget to check out our other podcasts free on iTunes.